This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Greetings and salutation viewers, Vauldemare back here with the episode of Odin Sphere Leifthrasir. In the last episode we opened the book of the Armageddon as Armageddon decided to descend upon the land of Erion? I think it was Erion or whatever. We saw all the armies pick up and move and attack the lands, the undead, the fire kingdom. The cauldron is moving, Leviathan is getting powerful, Darkova the beast that Ingway turned into was also across the land, and in those first few instances, brother and sister met together in battle. Ingway, being controlled by Beldor, was forced to fight and destroy, and he pleaded with the sister to kill him, which she did, but unfortunately Velvet tails end as her body slumps over her brother, dead from the exhaustion and wounds that she succumbed to under the Darkova. Looks like one hero is down, and now we must choose another to tackle the Lord of the Netherworld. But who else to choose to fight the Lord of the Netherworld than Cornelius, the one who was given the sword by Galen himself? Perhaps this is retribution. Perhaps Galen knew this was coming. It's the only way it could work. His own flesh and blood, am I right? So Cornelius, pick up your sword. Defend... Oh, well, I guess you don't know Velvet's dead. Well, fight as hard as you can for what she fought for. I guess that's all you can do.
I can smell you. I know you are here. Come out, Cornelius.
What a terrible creature. So that was your voice.
So, you remember me?
How could I forget? The beast that devoured his own citizens. The former king of Titania. And of all things, my grandfather.
Add filicide to my crimes.
What? No, not father.
My 3 mouths consume indiscriminately. What I eat becomes a feast for the maggots in my belly. Giving you that sword. I thought it would help, but it proved to be useless.
I shall bury you with this sword like my father did.
Are you suggesting that my destiny is to be killed by my own bloodline? It shall not go as you planned. I am ready.
Alright, it's Galen, King of the Netherworld, against the Prince of Pukas himself, Cornelius. Can we fight grandfather against grandson? Who knows? We'll have to defeat the heads. Because basically Galen is a redo of Darkova, sort of. I mean, he has his own abilities and things. But the thing is, and the reason he has the 3 heads is because, well, I mean, he was the beast of, oh, you know what? Actually, a good time for me to do here would be to actually show you, okay, well, I'll try to, hopefully I'll get enough, things to use it. I wanted to show Catalog, because I forgot to do it. I showed Velvet's final, right? But anyway, his actual HP in this fight is his heart. So we need to basically, this battle takes a while because you're basically fighting his heads, and then you're fighting his, then you're fighting his heart. But yeah, his HP is actually his heart. So yeah, we basically have to keep fighting his body like multiple times. So we kind of have to destroy his. This fight's a little difficult with Cornelius because his attacks don't stay in place. Like he always has to move. So I moved into that, didn't I? But anyway, yeah, because his yeah, I was about to say his yeah, I can't really spiral fall works. Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah, like with Velvet, her like combat abilities work really well against Darkova and Ingway, but Cornelius, yeah, fortunately he doesn't work as well. Oh well. Maybe we weren't supposed to fight grandfather or grandson. No, it just seems, story-wise, it makes more sense. How can we not choose to do that? Oh, that's right. At least you can kind of land on the heads while you're attacking him. Unfortunately, it's not the same with your heart, though. Oh, well. Yeah, this one's going to take 2 seconds to do. Ah, man. It's because I finished him in the... I don't know what's the word. It's because his heart takes so many hits before he resets, and... Uh-oh. What are you doing? Ah! What are you doing, man? You're so gross! Ugh! Maggots and stuff everywhere. Ugh, sick! This is what you get when you fight the undead, don't you? Alright, time to fight his heart again. Seems to keep summoning dudes. Yeah, just kind of stay focused on his heart. That's all you can really do. You gotta try to make sure to get those enough damage to him when he resets. Otherwise, if he comes back later... Ah, come on, there we go. That should be enough, yeah, okay, I was about to say that should be enough to reset him. Uh-oh. I didn't realize the Halia were involved now. Alright. I'm sure there's like a... I didn't get a chance to finish it, thanks. Thanks a lot, Granddad. Why didn't you get me like candy and all this other stuff like other granddads are supposed to do, huh? Oh wait, you died when I was really young. Oh wait, the original tale said he in this world was that he beat the beast of like whatever it was, you know, but in truth it was him, and that he was the beast. That's your strategy for this, really. Yeah, just hopefully you can, I wish I could really use potions on this. I sorta can, but, I mean, yeah, see, that didn't even do anything. Might as well just keep using plasma sword. That actually pretty effective. But yeah, probably out of all the boss fights, King Gallant probably takes the longest to finish his fighting levels and all that. Oh yeah, I didn't even show like what equipment I had. Well, I didn't even do this with Velvet. I'm basically giving him all the power-up abilities so I can... Well, okay, my original plan was to have people ready to use their power abilities every other second, but the problem with Cornelius is, at least when it comes to Gallant, is that all his abilities kind of can't get used because I need to be focused on no. I have to try and beat his heart before his heads basically come back together. No, not completely. I need him to basically get a reset is what I need him to do. Like force him to reset, not like wait for his heads to respawn, but... Alright, let's cast Plasma Circle again. I'm not really sure what else to really suggest for this fight with Cornelius because a lot of his abilities just don't work well, you know, for at least like his fighting style. As much as I like Cornelius, this fight is definitely not made for him. Perhaps I chose poorly. Nah, I still think I made the right choice. No reason. Actually, you know, now let's use Catabulk so I can actually show it to you. I don't remember showing this. If I did, well, here you go. Pretty cool, huh? I think I showed Velvet's. Did I finish him off? Take that, Granddad. Why did you give me hard candies while I was a kid?
Despair floods my heart. It gouges at my mind. It pounds my shattered skull. That woman's curse is like a parasite winding through my decrepit body. It turns me to this state.
It's a nightmare.
Odette cast a curse on me, keeping my body in this immortal, rotting form. She did not know her error. The darkness in my soul, summoned by the secret technique of Darkova, turns even pain to pleasure.
So Queen Odette is already...
How keen of you. Only she can remove this curse of immortality, but that cannot be done now. I am an eternal being, and I cannot be defeated. This is the end of my land, and the end of our battle. If I were to eat your flesh and hold it within my rotting stomach, the vileness of such an act would give this body indescribable pleasure.
Your heart's as rotten as your body.
Indeed. I was once a hero to this nation, but alas, now I am a feared beast. Now, Cornelius, become part of King Gallen.
Alright, well apparently Cornelius, despite his bravado and quick skills with the sword, could not defeat Gallen because he is immortal, and only the former Queen of the Undead could have done it, but dang it, Gwendolyn, you killed Odette. Why did you do that? Now, unfortunately, Cornelius is now part of King Gallen. Another failure? Or perhaps the right way? But now is time to fight King Onyx himself, the incarnation of fire. There's only one person to fight to choose for this. The lady who was fawning over the whole time how interesting a fight would be against a woman who wanted nothing with King Onyx, and King Onyx who had a love for her that was so burning like the fires of hell itself, but he could not have her. Perhaps he'll have her in a fight. Yes, let's choose Gwendolyn to fight King Onyx himself. It is the only way, the only choice.
This smoke is like a wall. I can't keep flying. The flames are over there.
Hey, you're...
Vulcans, do not attack! Well, well.
King Onyx.
Poor girl. All this soot has ruined your perfect skin. The damp wood creates so much smoke.
Why have you come here?
Can't you hear the tremors? Our land is beneath the sea. We have nowhere to go. But don't worry. We shall take this world from the humans and rule it.
If flames rule the world, 'tis as bad as sinking. I must prevent it.
Look at her talk.
How you underestimate me. I did not fight you before. I did not want you to see. See me like this!
This is who you really are?
Do I frighten you? You could never love me. But you are no paragon of virtue yourself. You have killed so many. And with that bloody hand, you caressed the neck of that terrible swordsman. You threw away your purity.
Stop it!
Well, looks like spurned love is dangerous indeed as we fight Inferno King Onyx with Gwendolyn herself. Oh man, it's been a while since we played with Gwendolyn. You know what? You know, do I have enough for... No, not yet. Oh no, I have to be on the ground. Okay. Well, alright. Well, it's similar to when we fought him before, so alright. I want to see... Actually, let's use Gungnir. I don't think I ever showed that on as Gwendolyn. So let's see it. I think it's the longest out of all the animations, if I remember correctly.
This is it!
Yeah, the legendary spear gun gear. Actually, this kind of reminds me of Valkyrie Profile. I need to play that again one of these days. Yeah, it didn't do that much damage, but anyway. Yes, it's good to be back, Gwendolyn, playing as you again. I thought I liked her fighting style a lot next to Cornelia, so okay. Oh right, I need to show you my equipment for her while we're doing this. Power Stone, basically things to increase POW. That's pretty much it. Yeah, Onyx isn't too bad. We can basically just keep ripping on him until, I mean, he's not much different from before. And if we have a trouble with it... Oh, right, I have an Arctic Shroud. I can use that. Alright, shouldn't be too bad. It'll be at least a little easier than when we fought, King Gallon, because he doesn't have, he's basically we fought him before. Okay, is he back? Oh, nope. Alright, let's wait for him to calm down. Hey, buddy boy. Hey, see the red fire? Or see the what was the word? The red cape. Ow. I'm surprised I still remember sort of how to play Gwendolyn. I mean, yeah, I played her earlier when I was doing some last minute buffing of her abilities and stuff like that. I need an Arctic Shroud again. I think. Ow! Yeah, just keep using combos. That's all I can really suggest. Hopefully he's not doing too much damage to me for the most part. Nah, he's almost out. Haha, take that. See, I am Lady Gwendolyn, the head of the Valkyries, although unfortunately, at least according to the story, apparently there are no more Valkyries because Odin's domain was completely destroyed, despite his efforts to the contrary. Sorry, Onyx. There's a burning passion in my heart, but it's not for you.
Lord Onyx! Are you wounded?
Vulcans! None of you touch Gwendolyn's remains.
King Onyx!
Silence!
The ocean fast approaches! We must advance, or...
Forget about me. Flee if you wish. Go! Get out of my sight!
We have no choice. We must stay here.
This always happens. I turn my most precious treasure to ashes. Oh, Gwendolyn. My tears of sorrow will snuff out my soul's fire. Why did destiny bring me to you? I'm not letting you go. You belong to me now. And I will never let you go.
Well, unfortunately, Gwendolyn did not know that Lord Onyx, the King of Fire, is immortal, and thus Lord Onyx's anger, he killed Gwendolyn with his own passion. It was so hot that he could not stop himself from fighting against Gwendolyn, and he ended up killing her in the act. So, 2 more down, and we've only got 2 more to go. None of my choices have been right. Have I chosen the right way to end the apocalypse? Is this how the game is supposed to end? Have all my work been led up to this moment of despair and discrepancy? Oh boy. Well, there's only one way to find out how this tale truly ends. Come back with me next time, and we'll see the finale of Odin Sphere Leifthrasir, the Armageddon ending. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.